All right, everybody. It's time for another episode of the Intoxicated Sports Report. He's Emerson Hip. I'm Gage Sonoji. And man, it feels like it's been.
It's been 8 days, but
It's now,
it feels like it's been way longer than 8 days.
yeah. Like I thought we were talking about the Dodgers, but we haven't yet. I know we don't want to.
Unfortunately, yeah, we have to mention something about
But
the
we haven't even talked about them yet. So
Yeah.
it's I gotta say it's been a while.
As like Stain said, it's been a while.
It's been a long couple days. All right, what are you drinking on, man?
I made us a beautiful Tom Collins. Cheers to
Cheers.
that.
I don't know who you are, Tom, but
You did something right.
you did something right. Do you know who he is? Like what the name comes from?
Let's look it up. I actually don't.
Wow, bartender, you don't know where the drink names come from?
Tom Collins.
There you go.
Not recipe, you fucks. Who's Tom Collins?
Anything?
It just said it has something to do with the type of glass you go in, which like a Collins glass is like this is a pint glass, so
Yeah.
this is the improper glass.
Well, yeah.
A Collins glass is like a just kind of tall, skinny glass.
Okay.
I don't think it has anything to do with anyone's name, but
It would have been a lot cooler if there was
yeah,
a reason. Kind of like Arnold Palmer or
yeah.
John Daly or can't think of anything else besides those two.
It looks like it maybe was a. Oh, it was a guy.
Okay.
No, maybe not. Fuck it, but it's a good drink. So thanks, Tom,
Yeah.
whoever you are.
Thank you, Thomas Collins. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
What do we got going today, Emerson?
We're gonna do things a little differently today,
I
but
like it.
we are gonna mention some NASCAR news because it's championship weekend this Sunday.
As you can see behind us,
And
for
we
our
have the
YouTube
house
audience.
standings. I don't know if you can see them very well, but hopefully you can.
I'm not in the lead, so it doesn't really matter. But
You're very much in this.
I'm in it though. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
very much in this.
I'll take it.
We'll talk a little NFL, and then we kind of left it up to the audience to give us things to talk about this week. So we'll discuss a few of their topics that they brought up and answer one question at the end as well.
Okay.
And like I said, or like we said, World Series, we got to talk about that.
Yeah, we have to.
We'll give it 1 minute max.
Which I was right about, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
I'm not really happy about being right about
Yeah,
it.
exactly. You fucked up.
Yeah, I try to guess right, okay? I try to guess it right.
Yeah. But yeah, let's start with NASCAR. So this was the last race this past weekend at Martinsville before the championship round.
Okay.
And Garrett's boy, Chase Elliott, another huge win.
Coming out of the fucking woodwork.
Yeah, locked himself into the championship weekend, along with his other driver, Joey Logano, who was already locked in. Also, we didn't get a chance to mention the result of the previous race because it got delayed due to rain.
Yeah.
Kyle Busch ended up winning that one. He's already eliminated from the playoffs, so didn't have a huge effect on the NASCAR standings. Regular season champion Kevin Harvick
Done.
eliminated.
See
My
ya.
boy.
Your boy gone.
Fucking. I had a rough Sunday, man. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh, the Niners. And
The Niners lost. George Kittle hurt. Jimmy G hurt. It's over. And Kevin Harvick done. Doesn't get to race for the. He won 9 races. 9 fucking races. I got it written right here. And not gonna be racing
Yeah,
for the
that's a
championship.
tough one to take.
It's really tough.
It's a tough one.
Yeah. So the 4 guys remaining are Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, Chase Elliott, and Joey Logano.
Fucking Garrett has 2 of his guys still. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
All you guys have a chance to win this thing.
Yeah.
Garrett's got both his guys. You got Keselowski, and Ashley's got Denny Hamlin. So you get 10 points for the victory and a bonus for if your driver wins the championship. So, of 10 points. So that's 20.
So I got a shot.
You got a shot. Yeah.
We all got a shot except for Alex.
Yeah.
Sorry, Alex.
I don't because
Oh, because you guys were.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, people that I meant the people who
Yeah,
have them. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Me and Alex. Love you too, Alex. We're in the same boat together. Yeah, so championship race is this Sunday at Phoenix. It's a good track. It's one of Harvick's best tracks. Good thing he's not racing for the championship. It's also one of Hamlin's best tracks too, so look out for his success,
Yeah.
potential success this weekend. You want to rattle off these important scores in the NFL for us, Gage?
Sure. The Seahawks
Yeah, like we said.
beat your Niners 37-27, but I mean that's a pretty close score given what happened in the game.
It wasn't as close as that score indicates.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
Well-
like, because it was like 30 to, I don't know. They were down by like 20.
Buffalo beat New England 24-21.
For the first time Josh Allen's beat the Patriots?
And might
I feel like
be.
it might be.
I feel like the Bills haven't beat the Patriots very many times since the beginning
Yeah.
of 2000.
Yeah.
Like Tom,
Although, was Josh Allen a rookie last year?
you would think we should know this.
Yeah, we should. I'm going to pretend he was. He was a rookie last year, so.
And also he wasn't, so one of us is going to be right.
Yeah.
Cincinnati shocked the world and beat Tennessee.
Yeah, man.
31-20.
Big upset.
Joe Burrow, man. What are you gonna? I mean, he's good.
He can play.
He can play.
He can play.
He's gonna be good.
They need to get a real defense and good coaching staff around him, and
Yeah.
they'll be just fine.
Las Vegas beat Cleveland 16-6.
And did you see how there was mega wind going on in that game?
I saw the reruns of it, and the kickers were trying to like kick it a totally different
Yeah,
way so it would
yeah.
curve in.
There was the one near the end of the game that was like dead center and just
Yeah. So not a very high scoring game because of the weather.
16-6, yeah.
Minnesota beat Green Bay, which I was shocked about, 20-22.
Big upset. Kirk Cousins
Coupons, man.
is trying to keep himself alive.
Aaron Rodgers. I mean, the Packers will be fine.
They're going to smoke the Niners tomorrow.
Oof, that's gonna be bad. Miami beat the Rams, which is another shocking score.
Okay,
28-17.
So, did you see the stats in this game?
No.
I don't know if you even paid attention to anything that happened in this game. The Rams absolutely dominated every statistical category except for turnovers.
I saw Tua only had a little over 100 yards passing.
Yeah, he didn't light it up by any means, but
No.
hey, he got the win.
Yeah.
Did what he needed to do.
Game of the week: Pittsburgh versus Baltimore.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh came out, won that game 28-24.
Good for them.
Shout out to Jimmy. I mean, they're loving it.
We're gonna get into that later.
We are going to get into that later. I believe Baltimore had 4 turnovers in this game.
Yeah, Lamar
Jackson
did
had
not
a
have
pretty
a
bad
best
game.
Yeah, he seems to. I mean,
I don't know, the 2 teams he has to go through to go to the Super Bowl
Yeah.
is probably going to be Pittsburgh and Kansas City.
Kansas
and
City.
he can't beat them.
he hasn't beaten him.
He
yet.
can't.
Or doesn't consistently beat him.
No. New Orleans beat Chicago 26-23 in overtime.
Good game there.
Yeah, good game. And then you had to throw this one in there, didn't you?
It's very important.
My Cowboys lost to the Eagles 23-9. I was fucking hammered watching this game. I remember watching it, but I don't remember a lot of it. It was bad.
At least you're staying true to the name of the show.
I really don't want to talk anything about the Cowboys right now. So.
Yeah, let's move along.
To your favorite topic of the day, I'm sure.
Yeah,
The
so
World Series.
so this just capped off the worst year of sports ever for me. I've never seen the,
okay.
I've never seen the Dodgers win a World Series
No.
in my life. I hope to never again.
Yeah, or at least another 35 years or whatever.
How about just
Well,
never?
How about, don't forget February, the Niners lost the Super Bowl, and then
Yeah, so 2020 is pretty sick. We'll start with that. Yeah, Niners lost the Super Bowl. Let's see. The Warriors missed the playoffs for the first time in like 8 years.
injuries, but yes.
Yeah, but I mean, not getting to see Steph and Clay play every day was not fun. Niners, again, just injury riddled season so far. Not fun. It's,
Hey, I'm right there. I'm around the
yeah.
same boat.
I knew the Giants were gonna suck, but I mean, them sucking doesn't help things.
Yeah, actually, the Giants.
The Giants were the brightest.
Yeah, the Giants were the
the
bright
most
side of it.
surprising team. And now the Dodgers have won the World Series. It's just, 2020 can go fuck itself. Let's put it that way.
Can I toot my horn for just a second?
Yeah, go for it.
I did pick the Dodgers.
Oh.
As much as I didn't want them to, I
You
did
deserve a shot for that.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. As much as I didn't want to pick them, I did. Who'd you pick? The Yanks?
I did pick the Yankees.
And they lost.
They lost in the
Division
divisional
series.
round.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
So, I'm happy because I finally got something right on the show.
Yeah.
Sad that it was the Dodgers that had to win. Because I would have been very happy with the Rays beating them and being wrong again.
Mm-hmm.
But, I'll take this W, but not happily.
Yeah.
So,
I think the only thing I want to discuss, and we don't need to go deep into it, but about the World Series, is
Game 6.
Blake Snell getting taken out in the Was it
Sixth inning?
Yeah, sixth inning when he was absolutely dominating. He gave up a base hit. He's got to go.
He gave up 2 hits.
2 hits.
Not 2 runs.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Dude was absolutely down. He had
The Dodgers couldn't touch him.
what do you have? 9 or 10 strikeouts?
Through like 5
Through
or
5
yeah.
5 2/3 innings or 5 1/3 innings.
That was
What I get the new age of baseball where you don't let the pitcher go 3 times through the lineup or whatever. Blake Snell absolutely was owning Dodgers hitters that day. But since Kevin Cash is not a manager, he is a robot. He took him out because he didn't want him to face the Dodgers lineup for the 3rd time. Mookie Betts was coming up. Mookie Betts is an all-gold player.
Yeah.
I get that. Mookie Betts has struck out twice against Blake Snell already in that game, in his 2 at-bats. But no, he can't face him because he just gave a base hit, already gone 2 times through the order. It's a fucking joke.
I was floored when I saw that decision.
Yeah. I pretty much was like, okay, the Dodgers it's destiny for them now.
It's over.
Yeah.
How do you, like, as a manager, you got to know when someone's hot and they're playing well, right? I mean, I'm not saying being a manager is easy by any means. But if I could see it, Kevin Cash has to see it too.
Yeah.
You know who doesn't make that decision? Bruce Bochy.
Correct. He rides his motherfuckers.
He'd ride that.
He can't throw anymore.
He would have rode Snell into like the 9th if he could. You know what I mean?
He could have been losing 5-1. He's still riding his boy.
I just don't.
That's the problem with this age of baseball is that they have no feel for the game. They just go by what the book says.
And you know the Dodgers, when they saw him come out, they were licking their chops. They were like, oh, so they probably thought, oh, we got a chance.
Oh, and not even they brought out Nick Anderson, Nick Anderson was a great relief pitcher for the Rays this season, but dude had given up a run in 6 consecutive appearances out of the bullpen. So
where's the analytics at when it comes to that?
Exactly. You're not paying attention.
I'm sure Kevin Cash knew that, right?
I would like to think so. I mean, he watches. I think he watches him pitch. I don't know.
And I'll also say this, it wasn't a guarantee the Rays were going to win that game even with Snell.
No.
And it wasn't a guarantee they were going to win Game 7 either.
Correct.
But at least get your team to that point.
Yeah.
Or try to.
Just the decision making there.
He was doing them a disservice by not doing that, like by taking him out.
Yeah.
And I'll say that for the rest of my life because when someone mentions, "Hey, what would you think about Game 6 in 2020?" Like, bro, come on.
Yeah.
You got to keep him in.
Yeah.
And Blake Snell was pissed about it too.
Oh yeah, you could see him in the dugout talking to the other guys. You could tell he was like, they should have left me.
If I was Blake Snell,
I'd be asking to leave.
I want to trade me right now.
Yeah.
I'd be on that mound and be like, you know what?
Go let me be a real starting pitcher somewhere else.
Like put me on the Yankees or something, and then you can see how I can really fucking play.
Exactly.
So, the Rays wish he could have done it. Kevin Cash wish he wouldn't have done it.
Yep.
But,
It is what it is, man.
It's just garbage.
Yeah.
I can't.
Let's move on so we can stop talking about depressing topics.
Yes, you said a minute we were going to talk about that. And I think that was probably about 3.
Yeah, fuck. Well,
You're right. You're good. You're good.
there's more about the Rays than the Dodgers, so I shouldn't even put that word in my mouth. All right, we're going to talk about some of the topics that were requested by our fans.
Yeah, love it. Thank you for asking us the questions. We're happy to answer them.
Of course. We'll start with our little discussion topics. The first one is from, and these are all Instagram handles, by the way.
Yeah.
Design Visuals, our buddy Bob Van. He wants to know about our Super Bowl predictions.
Yeah, so mine was Ravens versus Saints.
Mm-hmm.
I picked the Ravens to win.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about it now because the Ravens don't seem, like I said earlier, they don't seem like they can beat the good teams in the AFC. And the Saints, I think they could do it, especially now since the Niners are out, or are essentially out of it. But I think the Buccaneers will be tough to get through. Even because I would assume the Saints will still make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But the Buccaneers look hot.
If you could pretend we didn't even make those predictions, what would you say now?
Oh, now?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, a good question. I'd probably go Chiefs versus the Buccaneers, probably.
Bucks.
Just like that was your prediction.
I feel good about that too, actually.
Because I know I said last week I wouldn't bet against the Steelers anymore, but I just don't think they're going to be able to do it.
The Steelers look great. They're no question a Super Bowl contender at this point.
And we'll get there.
We're gonna get there.
We're gonna get there, yeah.
But I still, I'm not betting against Patrick Mahomes.
It's hard. It's
At
hard.
this
It's hard
point.
to do that. You can't.
I mean, we're only basically halfway through, if give or take, through the season. So it's hard to make predictions at this point.
I'm guessing you're going to stick with yours. Cause
I still really like my prediction: Chiefs versus Bucks.
And I don't think mine's crazy still. Mine's still
No,
doable.
it's totally up.
Just Lamar Jackson kind of needs to figure it out.
Yeah, Lamar's having his issues right now.
And I'm not saying the Saints are a perfect team either, but
no.
I just kind of wanted to see Drew Brees go to another one. I thought, his career is dwindling down.
Yeah.
And I think he would get to one eventually.
They've had too many issues with Michael Thomas, and then even Emmanuel Sanders has spent a lot of time on the COVID list. So, Michael Thomas has played one game, so he needs to get back on the field.
He's played one game the whole season.
One game. I'm 99% sure he's played one game.
That just can't
due
happen.
to suspension and or injury.
That just can't happen.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I think Chiefs Bucks is still a safe bet. Steelers, like we said, Steelers obviously look good. They could sneak in there.
the Buccaneers, and they've got. Antonio Brown. We know how he is.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's going to last.
You know who's excited about Antonio Brown? This fantasy football manager right here.
Yeah.
I got him in the dynasty.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Because I know you don't have him in our league,
No.
but
I wasn't on top of that, which I fucking...
Arb was. Well, I thought I was, and I went, and I was like, that motherfucker got it right before I wanted to. Good for him.
It's a good snag.
Our next question is from N Warren 70. Actually, it was just a birthday boy yesterday.
Yeah.
Happy 27th birthday.
He's in his Mike Trout year, dude.
Dude, he was the same age as Kurt Cobain when he died.
Damn. Don't die on us, man.
No, don't die as Nick, please don't.
You just want to hear about some college
Can
football
you
talk.
believe he's 27? We're getting fucking old, man.
I know.
We're getting old.
Like, even 26 doesn't sound right, and that's what I am.
No, I'm 25. That sounds old. You know?
Like, 22 was cool.
Like I remember us being like 17.
Yeah, right.
Like I remember I was hanging out with you guys when you were 17.
Oh, yeah.
And
Easily.
Easily.
10 years later.
Yeah, we're in high school, of course.
Yeah. 10 years later.
I've known you for 10 years. Well, I've known you more for 10 years. But
Probably 12, 13, something like that.
I've known you since I was in 7th grade.
True. Which we were like,
And that was in 2012.
12?
That was like 2008.
so 15.
Jesus
14
Christ.
years, yeah.
That's
Wow.
it's a long time to know somebody. But
We might need to end the show now. just go reflect on life.
Be like, dude, what have we been doing for the past fucking 15 years? Wouldn't change it for the world, brother. Wouldn't change it for the world.
It's been special.
So his topics, or one of the topics that Nick wanted to talk about was college football. And for me, I'm not going to lie to the fans. I haven't been watching a ton of it, but I could try my best. And I don't know about you.
Yeah, I mean, Nick actually texted me the other day. He's like, as he said, as an avid fan of ISR, I want to hear some talk about college football. And I said, honestly, I was like, I'm having a tough time getting into college football this year.
I kind of am too. I don't know if it's because everybody didn't start at the same time.
That's 100% what it is for me. And also, like, college football, especially, even if you watch it on TV, it's so much about the atmosphere, and you're not getting those atmospheres that you're used to.
That's a good point.
With no fans in the stands, or, only limited.
Or 25% capacity.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I agree 100%.
But I mean, from what I've watched, it looks like, the same old teams are good again. You got Clemson, who, interestingly enough, is without Trevor Lawrence this
Against
weekend
Notre Dame.
against Notre Dame, which is
Which-
a big game. Going to be their toughest opponent on the schedule. So that should be interesting. And then Alabama's great again.
Yeah.
Ohio State in their couple games has looked good. So
And Fields is playing, right?
Justin Fields.
Yeah,
is
Justin
playing.
Fields is he's a pimp, dude.
He's going to be one of the. I mean,
He'll be the second quarterback taken out.
exactly. Yeah, he's as of right now, he's probably number 2.
If they,
Lawrence.
assuming they both leave, because maybe
Yeah, there has been the talk about Trevor Lawrence maybe staying.
not wanting to go to the Jets, but
That's so stupid. I mean, no matter what, if you're in the first pick overall,
you're probably not going to.
you're going to a team that's not in a good situation, more than likely.
Yeah, well, the Cowboys. I know, like that would be a good situation for him. You know what I mean?
Zip it.
I'm talking into an existence. Okay.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah, I mean, college football.
it's not. It's just not what it.
Oh, here I have one thing about college football this week. Stanford. They're back. The Pac-12 is back. Who the fuck cares? But the Pac-12 is back. They're playing Oregon, their second biggest rival, probably, or third biggest rival, maybe. I don't know.
Behind
Cal is like the forced one.
Notre Dame.
USC.
USC
would be number 2, I guess. At least for me. For me, USC is number 1 if we're really talking.
Because they actually play like Cal. I mean, yeah, Cal's fourth, but Cal's not good, really.
It's partially that. I don't know. I mean,
history.
Yeah, like it's for us like Napa High and Vintage High.
Yeah.
Obviously, crosstown rivals. So I mean, they have the same connection there. But to me, I'm more of a NorCal SoCal rivalry guy.
Yeah.
Like Giants Dodgers. I don't think the Giants and A's are rivals. Like in any respect.
That one's forced.
That one's forced.
Mostly by
Oakland fans.
Mostly by A's
But
fans.
anyway. But yeah, I mean, Oregon's more of a rivalry just because they've been good at the same time. I think, those are always fun rivalries, kind of like Niners and Seahawks have been over the last 10 years. So yeah, it should be fun. Oregon's supposed to be the best team in the Pac-12.
Okay.
So, which is no
I feel like
surprise
they've been the best team in the Pac-12
for the last
2010.
Yeah, probably just about. Yeah. Stanford's been like the one
I mean, USC was good with Darnold.
consistent challenger. Yeah. It's kind of Stanford had the run, USC had the run.
Barkley was good on USC, I would say. Matt Barkley.
Yeah. Washington had the run too.
Yeah. Yeah, they made it to the Final Four.
They did, yeah.
The
They did, yeah.
college football playoff, excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah, but overall, I've had a tough time with college football this year. It's just not the same.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, teams not playing the same amount of games is kind of stupid. Conferences not knowing when they're going to even start from the beginning. It's just kind of a mess.
And I think I didn't watch a lot too because like the NBA was going on kind of at the same time.
Yeah, that was a big factor.
It's
in really all
kind
sports.
of meshed.
Yeah,
it was hard to.
And it's really weird now because football is the only thing going on now.
Yeah. No,
Unless you watch Major League Soccer.
I mean, we got college games on tonight, but they're Miami of Ohio
And
versus
I'm not setting my watch for that one.
versus Napa Valley College. And shit,
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Napa Valley College.
But we'll probably actually watch some of the games,
Yeah.
but it's because there's nothing else on.
Do you have any notes on Nick's Oklahoma Sooners?
They got the douchiest quarterback in college football.
Yeah, pretty much the Big 12. It sounds like is basically eliminated from the playoff at this point because Oklahoma State is their only one lost team, and they still have to play Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So
They're gonna keep ruining it for each other. is what
yeah,
you're trying to say.
they've totally fucked things up for themselves. Are we done with college football?
I really do want to start with it. So
I'm done with it too. Sorry, Nick.
Sorry,
I mean,
Nick.
as much as we love you,
we'll try our best.
yeah,
Next time.
I'll watch a game this weekend. I'll watch. We'll see. I gotta work, but I'll try to watch a game.
You want to?
Yeah. So speaking of the Steelers, like we were talking about earlier, we said we'd get into this.
Man, Jimmy's just loving this.
Our man Jimmy Featheroff. I think I'm saying that right. You text me if I'm saying your name wrong. He wants us to talk about where we went wrong with undervaluing the Steelers this season.
This one's easy to me. It was Big Ben. I thought Big Ben would be a total shell of himself.
That would be my same reaction.
I mean, I knew the defense was good. I knew the receivers were good. Claypool kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, but I mean, he's just another weapon that adding to the.
And Mike Tomlin, I trust. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Super Bowl winning coach. He's been to multiple Super Bowls. It was pretty much Big Ben.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought he kind of had I thought he'd be like in the noodle arm stage of his career.
I mean, basically, I don't know if you're the same way, but I watched the 1.5 games that he played in last year, and was like, this guy just doesn't look like has it anymore.
I mean, I would agree with that.
And I still kind of don't think he's great, but he's done enough to keep them relevant, and maybe more than relevant at this point, since they're the only undefeated team left. But yeah, I mean that's basically where it is, because their defense is awesome, and we kind of knew that. Like
they were good last year.
Yeah.
It was Big Ben, 100% for me.
Yeah.
I couldn't grab on to Big Ben this year.
No, I wasn't expecting him. I mean, yeah, like I
think
said, he hasn't been great, but he's been more than serviceable.
If I remember correctly, I had them third in the division. But
Same.
Because I had the Ravens and then I had the Browns, and then I had the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I have it written down.
I think I had them going either 7-9 or 8-8.
I think I had the Browns win 9 games. I want to say, and that means I had the Steelers win 8 or 7.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, Jimmy, you keep proving us wrong. I apologize.
Good for you.
Uh,
I think I told him I would take a shot if they won the 11 games that he thinks they're gonna win.
you're probably gonna take that
So yeah,
because they play the Cowboys this week, and that's gonna be
that's another dub.
That's gonna be
They could play their worst game of the year and still win that game 7-6.
so. Jimmy, congrats. It's not over yet, but
Yeah.
talk to me in the postseason.
All right, time for our one true question.
One true Q&A of the day.
Hear it.
We're from Chava Way, fan of the show. He's been on the show.
Yeah, guest of the show.
Known him for years. Good guy. Love him. Do you think December is too soon for the NBA to start again?
I do not. I'm ready for it to start right now. If I'm being completely honest. I guess. Okay, let's take the context of the season ending, like early October, right?
Yeah.
So less than a month ago, and they're talking about the season starting like December 22nd or 23rd. So that would be a month or 2.5 months off.
It sounds like it's too soon, but like the way these guys get paid, they should just stop complaining and do it.
Okay, so it's 2.5 months off. Plus, they already had like the 3-month break,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So what, and only 22 of the teams played, and only 16 of them went to the actual playoff part of the season where they played extended amount of games.
The only 2 teams that should be complaining about
It
this:
would be Lakers and Heat,
Lakers and Heat.
and maybe the Celtics and Nuggets, but that's about it.
Do these players have a choice? The NBA probably kind of just makes it.
I mean, I'm trying to think of how long the normal off season's only like 3 months, anyways, right? 3 or 4 months at the most. It goes from
It ends
June.
in June.
Okay, it's 4 months because it ends in June, mid-June,
It
which
starts-
that's only the finals teams, of course, but then starts up in late October.
October. Yeah.
So that's 4 months.
It'll happen, and it's. I'd like for it to be happening right now.
Let's get it going. Who cares? I'm sure those teams that didn't even make it to the bubble, which should we feel bad for them? No, because they suck. Whatever. They haven't played basketball in like 7 months.
Yeah.
8 months at this point. It'll be 9 if the season does start in December.
And I wonder if that's who they're thinking of the most is the teams who have been off for so long, because a 7-month layoff is a long time.
I'm sure it's a yes and no thing. Honestly, the good teams don't even give a shit about the first 20 games of the season generally anyways. So why is who cares? I'm ready to get
The good
going.
teams care about
The end of the season.
April, May,
Yeah.
June.
They can afford to, be
July,
500
yeah.
through the first 20 games of the year.
Like, is LeBron still coming this because he's a little bit older? No,
Maybe not.
But he's probably one of the best shape in the NBA.
Yeah.
The guy spends like $2 million, $1.5 million on his body every year. So it's
Yeah. I don't want to hear it. Let's get this season started.
yeah. Do you think though when they do start they'll go back to the bubble?
That's a good
Because
question.
COVID obviously isn't going to end
Yeah.
next month.
I don't. If I had to put my money on, I'm saying no.
They're going to do how like the MLB did it.
Yes, I think they're probably taking a lot of notes on what they did and what the NFL is doing currently to try and figure out the best way to do it. But I would say no, they won't do a bubble.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because obviously it worked. It worked so well.
Yeah, we did work really well.
No,
kudos to them pulling it off.
I know there's no way that the players are going to do that for like that much longer.
Yeah.
Or they want to do it from October or December to June. Depending on who wins the championship. you
Yeah.
know? So they'll probably do it the way that you were saying.
Yeah.
Because that's just being away from your family from that long and all that. I get you're getting paid obscene amounts of money, but come on, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't just keep these people caged in.
All right. Any big topics you want to talk about, sir?
Any big topics?
Do you want to talk about the most surprising teams in the NFL this year? I was thinking about bringing that up on my own, but
Yeah, go for it. Do you have?
well, so I mean, we could start with a team that lost this weekend to a team they shouldn't have lost, and that's the Tennessee Titans.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, so they did go to the conference championship last year. They beat the Ravens, which was massive. Although the Ravens, we got question marks about that.
Issues when it
We
comes
got
to
question
playoffs.
marks.
Lamar Jackson issues in the playoffs.
We got question marks about them. But I thought the Titans were a little bit of fool's gold, and they're what 6-2 now, or 5-2 at least.
They're good.
Yeah, they look really nice.
So, I think that's the reason why I wouldn't say they're surprising, because they did go to the championship game.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, it takes a lot to do that and then still be good the next year. I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's probably the Arizona Cardinals.
Arizona Cardinals is another good one. Yeah.
Kyler Murray, Finch, you had the bold prediction.
They were going to the playoffs. He said that was an easy one.
Yeah, he said Arizona Cardinals make the playoffs, which it's in that division. I mean, now they probably could, because the Niners are going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, the Niners are pretty much done.
You had a question I wanted to ask you oh, were you done?
No, go for it.
You're not done?
No, go ask your
I'm just
question. Yeah.
Would you right now rather have Lamar Jackson or Kyler Murray?
I think Kyler.
I think I pick Kyler too.
I think Kyler is.
Kyler he throws a sweet ball.
He seems to be a better thrower of the football, and he can. I mean, he's just as dangerous with his feet. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you give a slight edge to Lamar, but I think that would be easy to say because Lamar they run more plays for Lamar to run the ball, so that makes it seem like he's a better runner. But I'm not so sure of that.
And I was thinking about that, and I think I heard like another sports show talk about it, but I think I'm picking Kyler.
Me too. I mean, they both do a great job of protecting themselves, but he protected himself really well. He's committed to it too.
He doesn't take any hits.
No,
he doesn't.
He'll slide 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage if he has to.
Yeah, he does. Which I like.
Kind of cracks me up,
but
to watch. But I mean, hey, he's too valuable, and he knows it.
Yeah,
I think I'm taking Kyler. He's got a great arm, right? He's got a better arm than Lamar, I think.
He does have a better arm,
Yeah.
and he's maybe not as fast, but he's.
fucking.
I've heard
quick.
people. I always laugh when I hear this. I've heard people call Kyler Murray. He's Barry Sanders who can throw the football.
I'm not totally against that.
I think it's a great way to describe him.
He's so just shifty and yeah.
He's not better than Russell Wilson, but it's the same. He's faster than Russell Wilson.
He's definitely faster, but that doesn't necessarily mean better.
No.
You're right.
He's just really good. I think another surprising team, I just had it, I think the Rams are kind of surprising.
Yeah, I mean, I knew they could be good. I just, based on what happened last year, I wasn't sure that they would be good. But yeah, I mean, I think I had them winning 8 or 9 games. So
The Browns are kind of...
Browns are a little
but they haven't played very many good teams.
Yeah.
The record's better than what they
yeah,
said.
I think they're probably about where I thought they might be.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is up there? Which one was missing? But who's bad? Oh, the Vikings are surprisingly bad this year.
Yeah.
Only 2-5. I mean, they beat the Packers. That's their best win so far. But yeah,
you could debate that the Buccaneers are surprisingly good, given Tom Brady being his first year on the Buccaneers.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair.
I know you picked them to go to the Super Bowl, but you could say that, usually sometimes first years when you're
you never know what's gonna happen.
His first new playbook in 20 years,
Yeah. The NFC East being a joke is a little bit surprised.
Is it?
Nah, I don't know.
No, it's not.
Who else is pretty good? Raiders are doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought they could be okay. Yeah, I mean, Raider fans
The Texans
will tell you they should have been.
The Texans are surprisingly bad, in my opinion. I think I had them winning like 11 games.
Good point. Yeah, 1-6. I did not see that coming.
No.
It turned out Bill O'Brien was just not the man for the job, and they let him go. That's a good one.
Are you surprised the Patriots are bad?
I was gonna say yeah, a little bit. I mean, I could have seen them win 6 games, which they could easily still just only win 6 games. But I mean, generally, Bill Belichick has amazing teams.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's not there, and they're still kind of working through a quarterback situation. So that's really important in the NFL these days. But yeah, but 2-5, I would not have put that down for sure.
Dolphins a little surprising.
Yeah, 4-3, they're doing good. Ashley's prediction.
Prediction
of
going to the playoffs.
she said. Did you say over 500 or?
Yeah, she
at
said
least?
Dolphins will have a winning record this year.
So she's got 5 more wins to go.
Possible.
That's very possible.
Possible.
What do you think about Tua so far? I mean, we kind of talked about this, but You think?
I think he'll be fine.
Yeah.
It just takes a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Being a rookie's tough. I don't know from experience, but I would say being a rookie's tough.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got to be tough. Yeah. I mean,
The Colts, are you surprised that they're doing good with Philip Rivers?
I mean, I was pretty sure they were going to have a good defense, and they do have a good defense. Philip, I did not think was a very sexy pickup, and he still has only been so-so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they're kind of a scrappy team. Just kind of find a way to win kind of team. They kind of remind me of the Niners of like the early 2010s. Good defense, kind of interesting offense that, you know, they can win you a game here and there. Yeah. Time for last call?
Last call.
Unless you got anything else you want. Well, I guess this is the time for, if you have anything else, right? Last call. Any final words? No.
Any final thoughts? THOTS.
Thoughts.
I don't believe I do.
You want to make a bold prediction?
No, but I was thinking about shooting something, so.
Yeah, let's make a bold prediction. Come on, just throw anything out there. Doesn't have to be serious. I'm gonna make one right now. I haven't thought about this very long, and you're gonna make one too. I don't care what it is. But
I'm thinking of something, so
yeah.
give me some time.
So mine is that our San Francisco Giants are gonna make the playoffs next year.
Wow. Ooh.
And I'm kind of partially banking on an expanded playoff system like they had this year.
Mm-hmm.
If it's 5 teams in each league, I'm gonna be in trouble.
You're gonna be in the doghouse for sure.
Yeah. But I'm thinking the Giants are going to the playoffs next year.
Wow.
Farhan, it's up to you. To Farhan, I believe in you, sir. To all the haters on Farhan, I don't know how many there are, but I think people are not totally sold on him. Or
Actually,
Gabe
I think
Kapler.
I think I have a. Is it bold though? I think it's pretty bold.
Say it. Let's see what.
I think the Golden State Warriors will make the conference finals.
I mean,
I wanted to say finals, but I was like, finals is bold.
finals would be bold. I think
Conference,
conference finals is shot worthy.
is it bold?
Yeah, you can write that down.
Thanks.
Well, the thing about it is, I don't think anyone would be putting their money on the Warriors going to the conference finals. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that, but it wouldn't be the odds-on favorite, and any odds-on favorite to be the to represent themselves in the conference finals.
I don't know. I just people are sleeping on me. I've seen the Warriors have broken my heart many a times.
I think
Obviously no KD, but you know the Splash Brothers, and they got Draymond. Draymond's not what he used to be, but they can still make it happen.
my biggest concern is not having the depth with guys like Sean Livingston and Andre Iguodala, and even pre-KD with guys like Andrew Bogut as a role player. So they're gonna have to rely on some young guys to step up.
Yeah, I was looking at your poster over here. I was like, you know what, the Warriors are gonna make the Western Conference Finals.
Doesn't that thing beautiful?
I just think it's.
I forgot about that.
You might have to get a new one. That's from 2015.
I think it's
They won a couple championships since
That
then.
thing is ancient.
They should have won 3, but they won 2. Right?
Yeah, sure. Let's take this fucking shot.
Also, new shirts
Oh,
for our YouTube audience.
Yes,
and
I don't know if you can
people
see
who are
it.
listening,
and
or people who are listening.
people who have put it in their order, thank you for that.
Yeah, they look great. I'm rocking my black one right now.
Feeling good about it?
You know, I don't wear that. I'm wearing that often, but you know, it's my logo, so fuck it.
Yeah. Nice work, Mr. Artist.
Hey, it's like one of the things. It's like one of the only things I've done for this whole thing is make the logo.
You ready to cringe after this?
I really wasn't gonna drink today either on the show.
Yeah, that's not allowed. Didn't we already establish that?
Woo! Yeah, it's not allowed.
Holy fuck. I don't know. That tequila might be better warm than it is cold.
No, let's not be ridiculous.
No, I think, well, room temperature, not warm. I'm not going to cook it.
You're not gonna boil it in a pot.
No. One interesting note from baseball. The White Sox hired 100-year-old Tony La Russa to be their manager.
I saw that.
He's not actually 100, he's like 76.
Proven though. Proven winner.
Yes. The baseball world was a little infuriated, as far as I'm concerned,
Really?
because, they think he's, not worthy of the job, given the fact that he's been out of baseball for so long. Which I think is interesting.
I can't disagree with that. I mean,
But what did we see from Kevin Cash is that he is
he blows
just another guy.
He just blows in the World Series.
He can navigate a team through a regular season, but has no balls to keep his ace in the game through 6 innings in the World Series. So
Are we just gonna bring that back? Are we gonna bring that back again? Because I know
I'm ripping on Kevin Cash every episode from here to the rest of 2020 until the baseball season starts next year.
I think I mentioned this last time. Did you really expect Dodgers to never win the World Series in your lifetime? Unless you want to live until you're like 25.
I did not, but. But when you see a team lose enough, you're like, okay, maybe it's possible.
Well, I'm more mad at the Braves than I am with the Rays.
Yes, I'm not mad at the Rays. I just think Kevin Cash is a fuckface for what he did. But yes, you're right. The Braves are more responsible for this debacle.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Very disappointed.
Man.
The Braves were just being the Braves. What can I say?
They're just being the classic Atlanta sports team who can't get it done.
Yeah, 28-3, 1 World Series and 20 playoff appearances. You name it.
That's bad. Like I thought the Dodgers were going to do that, like how the Braves were in the '90s.
Yeah.
Which I know they have won their one.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this is the last one.
Yeah.
But it's not looking. It's not going to be looking too good.
I mean,
I'm not going to lie to you.
we need to find a way to nuke the Dodgers training facility or something.
But in all fairness, this series should end in 5, like we talked about.
Probably.
So the Rays were just outmatched.
The Rays did good to push it to 6
They did good enough to give us blue balls to think they actually had a chance of winning
to
the World
make it
Series.
even to Game 7.
Yeah. But I think we all knew deep down
It was not meant to be.
it wasn't meant to be. And now Kershaw has a ring. And now
Let's just stop talking now. fuck the Dodgers. Yeah, so if you ordered a shirt, let us know. And we will give that to
you'll
you.
be getting it.
It's $100 a shirt, just kidding.
That'd be sweet though. It's made by Kanye West, so it's $100 a shirt.
Yeah. Dude, I'm a little depressed in this regard.
Dude,
It's football only. I mean, I know we all love football.
I thought you were gonna say something.
I know we all love football, but it's football only until 2021. Pretty much.
I thought you were gonna say something way different and funnier than that.
Nah.
I thought-
Funnier.
I thought you were gonna say I'm disappointed that Kanye wasn't our president.
Last I checked, Mr. Biden's looking pretty good. But,
I almost made a bold prediction that Trump was going to be our president. Which is still possible. I'm not going to laugh.
It's still possible.
I'm not going to laugh. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to proclaim that he wins like he did last night.
It should have been Mark Cuban, dude.
Dude, stop. Elon Musk, bro.
Yeah, Elon.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Joe would be a funny president.
Joe.
And by funny, I mean funny.
Like funny because he's a comedian?
Yes.
He's not meant to be fucking president?
Well, neither is Donald Trump, but we're not going to get into that.
No, it's...
Should we say goodbye?
Yes. Before we start getting into some real bullshit.
We don't talk politics on this show. See y'all next week.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You're the best.
Peace.